here to talk about something really fascinating on these new enduro bikes is the specialized Woo dropper post. There it is. What it does is as it drops, it changes angle. 12 degrees tilt, as you see here. They did it with a special head, makes it a little bit taller, a big shaft, 34.9, and you know, their old cable routing. So let me show it to you. Boom, there it is. Normal angle, straight. As you drop it, proportionally, it changes its tilt. Why did they do it? Why did they do it? The reason they say is because saddles are designed for sitting in a leaning forward position. It's quite comfortable that way. But as you drop your saddle, your relationship to the handlebar changes. And as you sit up, saddles are not very comfortable. So when you do this, you're still sitting at the proper angle in relation to the way the saddle was designed for. So to accomplish this, they had to put a cylinder here to control that tilt, 12 degrees, not adjustable. They had to make this bigger, 34.9. And as an effect, they had to make the seat tube bigger, 34.9 as well. You know, it's a heavier system. They also had to lengthen the top tube because by its nature, it's very little offset, 8-degree offset as opposed to their old ones, which is a lot more offset. They use their old mechanism, index in the middle, those little teeth, and then at the last part, you know, just about an inch gap. So there it is. I've been using it for about a few weeks, half a dozen rides, and my first couple of rides, it was just very tough. You know, when it was dropped, first it would slip on me because it was one bolt, and I was exerting more pressure on the rear of the saddle, so I had to really tighten that one bolt, and then it just felt awkward. I like sitting on my saddle now and then, resting, coasting, whatnot, and having this in that position felt like my saddle slipped. So I talked to them, gave it a few more runs. So the main, and one of the tips they said, since it's not adjustable 12 degrees, is to move it forward and tilt it forward, tilt it down a little bit, more in the like XC drive your pedals position. So take some of that angle in the beginning. So when you tilt back, it's maybe like an 8-degree. Quite a compromise. The other one is moving it forward doesn't give it as much of the effect of the tilt. So my other problem is it's not I really just like 150 drops, 170 drops, and this is only a 115 shaft drop. They say the angle of your sit bone, the position of your sit bones drops another 30 mil, so it gives you almost 150, but not buying into that. Because the nose is like tilted up, is in the way. So the other thing that I noticed is it's still the same action. It's still too fast, undamped. It would have been nice to have a damped, controllable action, 2-bolt, longer shaft drives. A 150 millimeter drop or 170 will always be a little more convenient than this in terms of getting it out of the way. In terms of that angle, they said downhillers prefer it. Dirt jumpers and BMX, well, they don't really sit on their saddle. XC Trail, All Mountain, XC Trail, they don't like it. All Mountain, it's a toss-up. So let us know. What do you think? Is this something you've always wanted? Is this something you'll buy the bike for? Or is something you'll stray away from the bike because of this? Because it comes with the high-end enduros. No choice on that matter. But my bottom line is, it's hard to get used to it. You just don't sit on the saddle. The ones who tilt their saddles. And the reason is just to get out of the way. For the ergonomic reason that you tilt it so someone will be more comfortable. Why don't you just design a better saddle? You know, have a special all-mountain saddle which is comfortable both in this position and in the sitting up. It's actually done. I have a lot of these SQ Lab saddles now that are really awesome. Because when you sit up, you're like, whoa, it's like you have a whole new set of cushions to sit on. So there's a solution there. So, but it comes with the new Enduros. Let us know what you think.